guys, it's Tina. Welcome back to my channel to do a video today. So have you guys ever just felt unsafe and felt like someone's stalking you when you're just looking at your web camera, either on your iPad, phone, or just computer or any devices? Well, today I'll be showing you guys how to make this cute little webcam cover, and this is like a DIY, so in case any of you guys do not want to spend money on like a pre-made webcam. And yeah, let's get started. So the materials you guys will need today are a piece of paper, and they can be wire any color you want. It doesn't have to be big. I just use like about 6 by 10 inch one. You need some really small scissors. I don't have any, so I'm using my eyebrow scissors. Don't judge me. But next you need an actual scissor in case you can't like get the small parts or like the big parts with a small scissor. And then you want to have like a tiny drawing or printed out image that you want to be the little cover thingy, you know. And then you need either tape or glue. I'm using both in this tutorial today in case one of them does not work. But yeah, you guys will also be needing a pencil, and let's get started. So first off, you want to start measuring like the width and length of the camera part, but for me I only eyeballed it and each time it comes out right. But anyways, so you want to do that, but you make sure you want to make it one size bigger than what you actually measured. And then on the inside you want to draw another small rectangle, and that is the size of the first measurement that you measured. Hopefully that makes all sense, but yeah, just make sure you do that. Don't make it too big, don't make it too small, just make sure it's actually, you can actually see the tiny camera. That's all you need. So then you want to start cutting it out, and make sure you cut the inside too using your smaller scissors. If you guys don't have a small scissor, you can use an X-Acto knife, or you can just use regular scissors, but you want to try to be really careful in case you cut a whole thing, because this is a really small item that we're working with. Now for the somewhat complicated part, you want to like glue the little small frame that you already just made recently onto like another section of the white or whatever color piece of paper that you had with. You want to glue it on, but make sure you don't glue the paper first, because that was a mistake that I did. You just want to glue like around the edges of the piece we did, and then glue it on, because when you start cutting, the process is going to be so much harder, and trust me, you don't want to do that. So you want to glue put some glue on the frame and then put it on the paper. So after you put the small little frame on the paper, you want to like take your pencil and you want to like outline, making the length a tiny bit bigger. If you guys can see what I'm trying to do right here, you know. So yeah, you want to make sure like the length is just larger, and you don't want to make like the width bigger, you just want to make like the length, if you guys know what I'm trying to say. So it basically creates two flaps is what I'm trying to like explain. I'm really bad at explaining, I'm so sorry guys, but yeah. I want to make it bigger so it can actually fold onto itself afterwards. And then now you want to cut it out, and since my mistake was putting glue on the paper first before the little frame thingy, it was really hard and sticky. And then after that I took my smaller scissors again and I start cutting the inside again. Tell me please, that was a pain. Please don't put ever glue in the paper. Anyways, you just cut the outline out so it looks like a little square now with a frame in the center, and now you want to cut the centerpiece out. Anyways guys, so after you cut everything out, now you want to fold the two little flaps that we made earlier onto itself or in half, and make sure it doesn't go over the outline-ish thingy, like the center part. So yeah, hopefully you guys are understanding what I'm trying to explain. Yeah, so now you want to start taking your glue and start gluing only the outer four corners, and you don't want to glue anything else, you just want to do the corners. And for me, I tried doing this, but then I just switched back to tape and just taped it down because it was like really super hard to do. So to do that, just take one tiny strip of tape. It doesn't have to be big. You just want to put it on the edge only, and that strip of tape can like tape two corners down. You want to cut off the excess and take that same strip that you cut off and just put it on the other side. And yeah, now all the four corners are pinned down. So once you guys are done, you guys will see two little pockets in like the center part on both ends, and this is really important, so please make sure you do not glue or tape that down. So now you want to start making the little roller thingy mechanism thingy. So basically you want to take your little frame that you just did and you just want to measure it, like the length of it. So I just put it down and just do a line. Now you want to start drawing like a little circle. It can be like the length of what you did, but since if it's like the same exact size, it's not going to fit, so you want to make like a tiny smaller circle in there. And I just eyeballed the whole entire thing, and make sure it's not too big, not too small, just like a perfect size. And you guys can just like
play around, mix and match with it, it doesn't matter. But yeah, luckily I only did this in one try and it worked. Yeah, and I just went back, I took the little frame and I just measured, see if this is a good side, and apparently it is. So then after that, you want to fold the paper on itself for like 4 to 5 times, because you want to make this part really thick so it can actually stay in place. And if it's not that thick, it'll probably fall out really quick and easy, and it's just gonna be a little wobbly. So yeah, just keep folding it. So after you're done folding it, now you want to start cutting the entire circle. This way it'll make like 6 layers like I was trying to explain before, and yeah. So once you're done, now you want to take a piece of tape and you want to tape the whole thing together. You guys can glue this part, it's gonna take a bit forever, and I feel like it takes time to dry. So I just taped it up and just made it quicker. Once you're done cutting up and taping it together, now you want to put it into the little pocket that before, and make sure it fits inside and it slides back and forth really easily and good. So now you want to take a little image thing and you want to start cutting it out if you guys already haven't. So I kind of eyeballed the size of my image when I printed it out, so I didn't know if it's going to be big or small, and luckily it came out small, because you don't want to be too big or else it's going to be like really hard and just going to be popping out of your computer, laptop, whatever you're using. It might be not so good looking, you know? So after you're done, I laminated mine with tape, putting it over so it can like, you know, look shiny and not too like papery. And after that, I took another strip and I just rolled it up so it's like double-sided, because I don't have double-sided tape. I left it in the behind of the image and I just taped it on the little circle in the pocket, and make sure it's not like too big or else it will not slide at all, because yeah, the point of it is that the little pockets create the little sliding effect. So if the tape is like touching the pocket, it won't even slide at all. Since I don't want to like take my other webcam off my Chromebook, I'm just going to tape this onto my iPad, because you guys can also do this on your iPad, your phone. And yeah, so basically you want to put it on, take a piece of tape, or you can use whatever you want, and just tape the sides only to the device. And yeah, just make sure it sticks in this part, and then you're done. After that, just cut off the excess tape if you guys want, or you can just fold it back so it just sticks to the iPad or any device you're using.